hustle and bustle side of urban life is probably the most common way to explore a city. But have you ever thought of approaching a new place through its nature side? This episode, you might just find the tranquility you have been longing for in Orange County, California.
Orange County. What's in a name? Before Orange County became an official name in 1889, locals were growing grapes and raising hogs. Not a very appealing concept to invite people to settle. The name Orange County was proposed to entice immigrants to settle in the area. And it worked. Over a decade later, oranges became the county's main crop. At one point, over 100 years ago, the California citrus was considered as a second gold rush. There were up to 1 million orange trees in the county. Fast forward to today, only a few citrus orchards remain. To be more specific, only 76 acres of orange groves remain in the county. Why is that? Well, because people continue to pour into the county, land had to make way for more houses and businesses. In California, each household owns an average of 2 vehicles. If you don't feel like driving or sitting in traffic, Orange County offers public transportation from buses to trains. Since there are different modes of public transits, fares differ also. But if you're a senior, student, or disabled person, you may qualify for discounted rates. Nowadays, Orange County has become a popular tourist center. The area really has something special for everyone. There are several amusement parks within the county. If you find one that's overly crowded or out of your budget, you can try other parks. There's even a small one geared towards small children. How cute is that? If you prefer nature, Orange County has that too. There are several beaches in Orange County. Some of them you may have heard of. Huntington Beach hosts a professional beach volleyball tournament, the Huntington Beach Open. Or perhaps you've seen photos on social media of the famous Huntington Beach Pier at sunset. That truly is a sight to behold. Since Orange County consistently promotes a healthy lifestyle, hiking is very popular here. Don't worry if you're not an avid hiker. There are a lot of easy trails to explore. And the most you will pay for is the entrance fee per vehicle to the park. There are so many things to explore along a hiking trail. Some trails have an abundance of plants, animals, and insects. For this episode, we will take you on an easy hike. Hello CFO Today viewers, I'm Brother Ray Jaminado II, here in the District of Orange County, California, known for its healthy lifestyle with beaches, biking, and nature trails. Along with the healthy lifestyle is choosing to eat healthy. Today's travel destinations are Carbon Canyon and Shabaram Park. And later, our 2 teams will be having a cooking challenge with mystery ingredients. Let's meet our 2 teams.
Hello po, I'm Brother Kason Heminiano.
I'm Sister Kirsten Heminiano.
I'm Sister Tatiana Darling.
I'm Sister Hannah Soriano.
And we are in the Kadiwa organization from the local congregation of Walnut.
For today's challenge, you will pair up with your partner for a scavenger hunt during your nature walk. You will try to find edible plants that will be used for the cooking challenge later today.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Oh no! Nobody's gonna.
All right.
This trail has so much vegetation. Ooh, poison oak. Stay away from that, because you can get painful rashes if you touch it. That's a lot of wild mustard.
What does it smell like?
Greens.
This is white horehound. We can use this.
We can use the flowers of the wild mustard.
White horehound helps in digestion, loss of appetite, bloating, diarrhea, constipation, and even diabetes.
Cockleburs are related to sunflowers, but the cocklebur seeds should never be eaten. Milk thistle is widely used in dietary supplements for liver and gallbladder problems. Reed canary grass has many uses, like the dried flowers are used for decoration. This blue blossom was one of the beautiful plants we found along the trail. And we were even surprised to find walnuts.
The end of this trail is a redwood grove. Redwood trees are usually found in the Northern California region and the Pacific Northwest. Did you know redwood trees can grow up to 370 feet tall? Hiking is a fun activity, especially when done with friends. It's a nice way to spend quality time with them doing physical activities.
What the heck?
Whew. All that hiking can make you hungry. Did you know that Orange County has no shortage of healthy food places? From smoothies to natural and organic foods. If you and your friends can't agree on where and what to eat, why not try the Anaheim Packing District in downtown Anaheim? It is a food hall which houses over 30 merchants, including a farm-to-table restaurant. You can surely find something for everyone here. But for this episode, our challengers will be creating their own version of healthy foods, including the safe edible plant they were allowed to collect. And the winning team is... both teams! Okay, great work everyone. Let's head back to the kitchen for your next challenge. For today's cooking challenge, you are each given a mystery basket of ingredients. You must use all the ingredients, including the edible plants from your nature walk, to create one dish and one drink. You will be judged by presentation and taste. You have 5 minutes to complete this challenge. Mystery ingredients revealed. Coconut water. Bananas. Frozen pineapple. Blueberries. Spinach. Raw oats. Honey. Yogurt. Protein powder. Peanut butter. And wheat bread. Plus, use the edible plants from the nature walk.
The heat is intense as I work to beat the clock. This portion consists of blueberries, spinach, protein powder, whole milk, the leaves of the mustard seed plant we found along the trail, and oats. Now I am blending everything together in the blender. Of course, it's important to taste test everything you make to make sure it tastes good. I gave it a try, and it tasted alright to me, so I had my partner try it as well to get a second opinion. From my partner's facial expression, our smoothie wasn't quite ready yet.
Starting off our main dish, I'm gonna be mixing together our dry ingredients with banana.
And here is the assembly of the second part of our main dish, the blueberry jam. Here I'm just adding a little bit of sugar segment by segment just so I can check in on it to see if it has that jelly-like texture every now and then. After a little more sugar and a dash of lemon and a quick test to see if our jam is jamming, our blueberries should be ready to go.
Now I am combining the ingredients to the second layer of our smoothie. This portion includes frozen pineapple chunks, a splash of coconut water, and plain yogurt. And I'll also be adding some bananas, freshly cut by my partner. They don't call me Hannah Banana for nothing. All we have to do now is blend everything together. Now I am layering the two different portions of our smoothie together, one on top of the other. First, starting with the blue layer at the bottom, followed by the yellow layer to create a cool rippling effect. And to top it all off, I am garnishing it with a few pieces of pineapple. First off, I preheated the pan and lightly coated it with butter. As I wait for the pan to sizzle, I dipped both sides of the French toast into the egg mixture. Then I slowly placed the French toast onto the pan and cooked it until both sides had a nice even golden brown color.
I am adding banana to our protein smoothie and blending it up just to finish off our drink. And before finalizing this drink, I have to, of course, make sure it tastes alright with my brother. And by looking at his reaction, I think it did. So then I just dished our drink.
Hot and fresh from the pan, my partner carefully attempts to cut our French toast in half. It's the moment we've been waiting for. How does it look on the inside? As I begin to pull the French toast apart, I was hoping for a little melted peanut butter to ooze out, but it's okay. It still looks pretty delicious to me. Props to my partner for doing a good job. Now it's time to plate our dish. First, I place the French toast onto the plate, then I begin to drizzle it with melted peanut butter, followed by some honey, 2 slices of banana, sprinkle of powdered sugar, and voila, there you have it.
This is the assembly of a couple of the main stars to make our main concoction, the peanut butter banana blended oats, and our homemade blueberry jam is what makes what we called our PB baked oats. That's right, our peanut butter blueberry jam baked oats. Now, right before we actually toss it in the oven, we decided to add a little bit of a peanut butter spiral for color, just a little bit of a garnish. This was not a last minute decision and totally planned from the start. We also decided to toast some bread while we bake our baked oats to use the crummy crust for our blueberry yogurt parfait. And here is our final product.
Okay, so first off, we have a Galaxy Blueberry Pineapple Smoothie, 2 layers. So the blueberry layer has blueberries, spinach, a mustard seed leaf, milk, and then protein powder and oats. And then the second layer, the pineapple layer, has pineapples, bananas, coconut water, and yogurt. And then it's topped with a pineapple and a mustard seed flour.
Wow. I was counting, but then I lost count.
So we have a peanut butter banana French toast on whole wheat bread. There is pumpkin spice seasoning and egg and milk in the batter for the French toast. And then we topped it off with bananas and drizzles of peanut butter, honey, and powdered sugar.
So French toast on wheat bread?
That's right.
Oui, oui. Merci beaucoup. The cherry on top. It's the bendy straw. Oui, oui. That's like an explosion of flavors. It's got the countless ingredients that were listed. I can only remember oat and wheat and pineapple and blueberry. And I like that there's the leaf in here from the wild mustard, I believe is what it was. And definitely taste that. It's very good. Okay. Now the peanut butter French toast. This. Okay. So immediate thoughts. I love the plating. I also love the design of the drink. Drizzled well with peanut butter. Don't know how you did that with peanut butter, but amazing. And then I love the little 2 banana slices on top. Okay, let's dig in. Okay. It's just a lot. It's very peanut buttery. Which is a good thing. I'm not saying it's peanut butter French toast, I expect it. But it's a lot of awkward silence. But it's a silence. I guess it's not awkward if I'm enjoying it. So I guess it's more of a positive silence. Yeah. Got a good proportion of peanut butter, banana, and the whole wheat bread. Very crusty, so it has a lot of contrast in terms of texture. That's great. Makes me want to get more of this smoothie. It is,
Yes.
right. Actually, no. It is worthy now of. Oh. Okay. It's okay. There's more pineapple. There really was more pineapple in that gulp. I did not know that, but that was good. Delicious. Thank you.
Good.
All right. Ooh.
So,
Presentation.
the drink is a protein smoothie. It has bananas, pineapple, coconut water, and we also use milk.
And then on the far left, we have a blueberry yogurt parfait with a whole wheat bread crumble base. And then in the middle, you have a blueberry jam peanut butter baked oats.
Other words, PBBJ, baked oats.
Careful,
Okay.
the thing is hot, the bowl is hot. So.
Okay. Got it. Okay. So, first up, smoothie. Ooh. Very fragrant. I love that. It's smooth. And it tastes healthy,
Thank you, chef.
which is a good thing.
Thank you, chef.
Hypothetical chef. I'm not a real chef. Okay. So this parfait has Is this flour edible?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I should have done that with the other one, but let's try it with this one. So, a little bit of everything right. That's a good base. I love the crumble part, and then the flavor of the blueberries with the pineapple mix very well. It's very it changes how I view parfaits. I didn't know that this would be considered a parfait. I would just consider this yogurt, but good job. Okay. So the middle one, PB&J oats, essentially baked PB&J.
Yes.
Okay. Love the design. Also looks very swirly, but also very hot, like he says. Okay. Hot.
Do the.
Yeah. Oh, hot. Man's not hot. That was though hot, very peanut buttery. I can still taste there's blueberry in there.
It's
Yeah.
blueberry jam.
Blueberry jam. That's a good mixture. I could evenly taste both. One doesn't overpower the other. And it's very moist. I love that. So this is already like hard to be the judge between. Because this dish too, not only are they delicious, they're very healthy. That's what I love about it. Like, I know that like I can have these without having the guilt. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So delicious, well done.
Thank you. Thank you, chef.
So after tasting both of those delicious dishes, here are some of my honest thoughts, or the afterthoughts, because when you first have these dishes and when you're judging these things, it's always just first thoughts that come to mind, and then after giving it some thought, you kind of filter through your new thoughts, and here's where I'm at. Dish number one, I give them like high marks on presentation. The smoothie looked done very well. It had a good swirl. Even the presentation for the peanut butter and French toast was done fantastically. If I were to like base off of just plating, I would go with dish number one, because that's just like, oh, that looks good. That's where I would want to go to, and that's what I would want to eat again. So moving on to dish number two. This dish in particular had a good mix of flavors for everything. The only thing I'd say that I think I would prefer was the pineapple in the parfait part be utilized a little bit differently rather than like a topping or a garnish. That way you actually get, that way you don't run out of that pineapple flavor as you're eating through the parfait. Now the baked oats part, that was done really well too. I love the texture of it, very soft and moist. And I love that how it has its own little swirl as it was baking. The smoothie, although lacking in presentation, it is solid the way it is. I like how it's smooth. You can taste all the flavors that they used. And compared to dish number one, I'd say this one probably hits the higher marks for flavor. And that's where I'm honestly having a hard decision, because trying to compare the two, do I want something with flavor or something appealing? Because if we're looking at something and we eat with our eyes, then you're gonna want to come towards dish number two. Now, if you know that like, oh well, this dish, had better flavorings and was like more solid all around, that's probably where you tend to go to. Now with the peanut butter and French toast though, I want to say maybe it felt more like a peanut butter and banana sandwich. I get the whole wheat part, but the whole wheat part I know that is supposed to be the French toast part where it has like its egg batter and whatnot. However, I didn't really taste that in this portion. Yet it was still very good. So it kind of got my imagination going and wondering how much better this could have gone if they really did incorporate that part. But just the way it is, honestly, itself, even if they're going for French toast, I'd consider it more of a sandwich. It's still very good. Now, back to this drink. The only thing that kind of surprised me was like an actual like pineapple chunk in there. So if you aren't being careful, you might catch yourself by surprise like I did. But I like that it does like capture all of the ingredients that she listed, because I could taste all of that. So that was mixed very well. So those are my thoughts, and it's really just become a battle between appearance versus taste. Alright, so after giving both dishes much afterthought, it really just became a battle between taste versus appearance, because both dishes tasted very well, but one did better in terms of taste and one did better in terms of appearance. This is how I determined who was the winner, because under here is this team that won.
Yeah! Thank you, chef.
Thank you.
Good job, guys.
So today's experience, it was actually pretty fun. Going hiking isn't really my hobby, but it was very calming and healthy in a way. It was also pretty fun just like walking with friends and family.
And after the hike, making these dishes today, it was fun. I happened to get myself into a little bit of a mess, but working with my sister in the kitchen made me feel productive and efficient, rather than sitting at home all day, But today was a good day.
Fun. I really enjoyed it. I guess to start off with the hiking, although it was long, it was really beneficial, especially nowadays. We're always busy, we're always in and out of the house. Time is on the essence. So to be outside, to get some exercise is really good for our bodies, physically, mentally, and of course spiritually.
As for the cooking part of today, this is probably the closest I'll get to being on one of those cooking shows. It was very stressful, but it was pretty fun overall.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode and learned some helpful tips as well as the motivation to strive for a healthy lifestyle. Just like our brethren from Orange County, we hope you were inspired in doing things that make you happy and healthy. See you next time on our next episode of CFO Today International.
We have always heard of fine dining. This time, our Kadiwa members in Orange County have just beautifully demonstrated what fine breakfasting is with simple but special ingredient from their tour in the nature. Truly an adventure that relaxes mind and nourishes body. I'm Marge and see you next episode on CFO Today International.